sounds pretty good. Right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be thinking about me in your free time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Put that in.
It's already in.
Like, still, the tickets were like, I think 300, but that's average.
For where in the stadium though? Like,
Oh, our season tickets, because we got season tickets there. It's a family season ticket. It's not. It's not like we're like, you know, create. It's the family splits it as a whole. So it's like across, like, man, I don't know how many people are involved.
like 3 people.
No, it's like 14.
Okay.
So it's like you split them all up. Family, you know, gets the flat rate. Everyone
Sure.
else gets the market rate, which is only like $50 more.
Sure.
But yeah, it's 300 there for each seat, and that's at like, it's like right by the one end zone, the far end zone of the Steelers stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And it's maybe like 15 seats up.
Okay.
So it's like a decent.
That's like
spot.
midway.
Yeah. Midway
Right.
of the first like section.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a decent spot.
Yeah.
Like it's not like we didn't have like cheap seats or nosebleeds or anything. We didn't have anything that was too close or too far. It's like just average seats.
Yeah.
And they're about 300. And I think you get that for like anything in NFL right now, unless it's like a big game, then you're gonna have more.
Yeah. What about the baseball games are way cheaper than that. They're like $100.
No, dude, they're cheaper.
Yeah.
You can get some for like $20.
I went to a Yankees game.
Oh, well, Yankees,
And-
yeah. That's your problem. Don't go to a Yankees game.
Well, it was a good time.
No, Yankees.
I went with a fam, but I think it was like,
It might be $100.
yeah, it was like close to $100.
Do you know who they were playing to? It was so long
I don't
ago.
remember. Yeah, it was just like 2 years ago. I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I mean, Yankees were good 2 years ago. They're
Yeah.
still good.
I was supposed to go again last summer, but I ended up bailing for something else.
It's all right. Forget about them. They're the Yankees. Don't even.
I don't have a
beat
baseball
yourself
team.
up.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna pick the Yankees for baseball.
You just said you wouldn't pick Phillies for being like, you know, boring. It's like Yankees are like the most boring team. It's like, yeah, I'm going to pick, you know, it's like 10 years ago. Yeah, I'm a Patriots fan.
Yeah,
It's like
10 years ago, like you could still be a Patriots fan now.
It's not the same.
Brady's not there anymore.
Yeah, it's not the same. That's like how it is.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on another episode of the Leisure Hub podcast. Unfortunately,
I'm back.
Adam on again. Is this the same day or is it 2 different occasions? I'll never tell.
Yeah,
I'll never tell. You'll never know.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
I'm glad to have you back. You know what?
Thank you.
That crooked smile always gets me going.
I'm hoping it's good to have me back because there'd be no other reason I'm here.
I thought you were going to say this is definitely the last time
I didn't sneak in for this. So.
I was wondering why I was hearing footsteps around upstairs. I was supposed to have another guest, but I don't know.
You're stuck with me now.
Well, for at least an hour.
At least an hour, maybe more.
Well, it depends on how much.
You don't want me to stay for like dinner or something?
Oh, I have to wine and dine you too?
Yeah.
Well, it really just depends on how intricate we get on talking about using VR to replace the real feel of sports.
Yeah, because it's sports episode, right? That's what we're doing.
I mean, that would make sense as to why you're wearing your
I gotta represent
your P Diddy jersey.
What now?
That's what the P stands for, right?
No, it's Pittsburgh, man.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Had no clue.
Don't say that. Don't go spreading that around.
Hey, listen, I don't judge you for anything that you do outside of this podcast. We are friends after all. Oh, loose term. Sorry, acquaintances at best.
But yeah, you said VR.
Yeah, VR.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's only good in like one sport. What do you think that one sport is?
I would probably say basketball.
Yep.
The NBA.
It's the only good one.
I
think any other sport just doesn't work.
No. Before we get too far in.
Yeah.
Similar to the last episode that you were on.
Yeah.
I have a nice little intro question for you.
Oh. Okay.
Do you operate on the spectrum? I'm kidding.
That's one hell of a question.
Yeah. I love to give those heavy hitters. Right?
Yeah. Can I get the real one now?
Yeah. What would it take for you to invest in a VR sports broadcasting?
Oh,
do you see it as taking off in a certain amount of time?
No, I don't. I just think it's only for basketball, to be honest. Like,
so you don't see it ever fully taking off in like 20 years. Like your VR, you're at a game, but it's VR.
No, because like think about like all the other sports. Like where would you even put the camera? Because they got to move, right?
Yeah.
It's not like NBA where it's like it's maybe as big as or as wide as a house. Like that's easy. You just put one camera in and it kind of swivels around. Like that's nothing, right? But like NFL, it's 100 yards.
Yeah,
or more, because you got past the end zone, you got to go, and because you got to have different angles. And then baseball, you've pretty much just got behind home plate, right?
You just decked the entire time with the camera.
It's like, and they already do that. They already have like ump cams on stuff behind the home plate.
Yeah,
and it's like when I'm watching baseball, you want like a million angles, not just one angle. Like look around, because then it's like just go to a game.
Right.
It's like they're cheap enough too, as long as you don't go to a Yankees game. But they're like $20 to $100, depending on what. I mean, obviously you got high end tickets, but that's like the average. It's like $20 to $100. Yeah. It's like that's cheap. Like go to an NFL game, 300 average
easily. Just normal.
Yeah. So no, what else? Hockey maybe.
Soccer.
But then you're behind. For hockey, you're behind like the glass. So it's like, how would you do that with VR? And then. Soccer,
you could probably get away with soccer, but
you could, but it's with the NFL.
Yeah,
you have to have constantly going up and down.
Yeah, unless
tennis,
you could do
tennis big enough for that though. I feel like basketball is the only one that's like top 5 sports in the U.S. that can.
NASCAR. I mean,
that's wider than an NFL field.
Yeah. Well, think about it with NASCAR, for example, like. If you were actually at a race, like you can't see the car on the other side of the strip. Like you have to sit there. So it could work.
It could work
unless the.
No, I don't think it does, because I think people buy the NASCAR tickets so that they can feel the cars going around the corner. It vibrates.
Feel the rumble.
Yeah, like it vibrates the whole area. Yeah,
it vibrates.
I'm pretty sure. I've never been to one, but I heard it gets loud and like you feel the seats like move.
I do. Well, have you heard of those movie theaters where it's like the 40 theaters?
Yeah.
Just go to that instead.
Yeah, but that's not VR then. I guess you could do that in VR.
You just do both. You do the full immersion.
That is a lot of money. Because it's not just VR anymore. Now it's VR and 4D. No one's paying for that VR. They'll just pay for a ticket to go.
I don't know. I feel like the promise of VR in sports is like you said, it mainly can work with the NBA, but there's this promise that you can just virtually go to any game and make it work. And I just when I'm hearing you explain it, I'm like, I just don't see how it could. It would have to be perfect.
It would, yeah.
And you know how like so there's like that cable that a camera will come down in the center so it can grab a center shot for.
You mean like the NFL?
The NFL
things where they move the center camera around. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on like a rope.
Yeah,
or not a rope.
It's
but
like
a
it's like 3 wires that move around.
And it comes down and it'll go from corner or side to side. Like unless you would have to have multiple versions of that.
Oh, 100%.
That would also be like
that you either have a moving camera or you have like 10 of those cameras to get like a full picture.
Right. But I guess if you go to a game, you only have one perspective. Like VR, you could potentially have at least. You could have one or two ends and the other side.
You know what? Yeah, that would probably work for football.
Yeah,
because that's the main problem with seats in NFL. You're just at one end zone. What happens if all the touchdowns happen at the other end zone?
Yeah.
And you're out of luck.
Baseball is one of the only things where you can get up out of your seat, walk around, see other perspectives.
Like the best part of baseball.
Yeah, but it takes so long.
No, it doesn't.
VR, you could just flip a switch. You move over to the other camera angle.
But that's the feeling of baseball. I know. You like that takes it all away. Like football. I don't know. It's different than just how you partake in like an NFL game.
Yeah.
Like baseball is there to be like, I can go there, I can chill, I can have a beer, I can walk around, I can look at my phone for a second and not worry about the game. And then right when they start pitching again, you'll look up. right? It's not like you're at a field and you're just on your phone the whole time like some fans are,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous.
I mean, if you go to a Barnstormers game,
yeah, you
that's
pay.
all you do.
Yeah, you pay for a ticket and you look at your phone half the time.
Yeah.
That's stupid. But like
Yeah.
you can check your phone and do stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's so like casual
Yeah.
of a viewing experience. NFL is not like that at all.
Yeah.
Like you have to like I don't know, when was the last time you went to an NFL game?
I've never been to an NFL
Oh,
game.
really?
Yeah. No,
Oh.
I've never had the opportunity. They, like
Oh.
you said, they're expensive. So
Yeah,
I've just
they're
never
So
been able to
expensive.
go.
It's just people standing up and down, and there's like just weird pauses just naturally in football. There's
Right.
just weird pauses. And it's just like it's more active to try to watch it.
Right.
Whereas baseball, it's like, let's just chill.
Yeah.
Let's just have a good time.
Yeah.
Like that's like part of the feel. It's like I don't know how VR would really work
Right.
with baseball.
Yeah.
Football, now that you're talking about it with the multiple camera angles, like
Yeah.
you just do a flip of the switch.
Yeah.
That would probably work.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like the appeal though of VR though, right? It's like you're able to watch it from the comfort of your own home. So if you theoretically wanted to grab a beer or check your phone,
Yes.
or if you wanted to do any of those casual things, again,
You could just do it.
you could just do that. I'm not advocating for it because I personally think that like going to an actual like game
Mhm.
is way worth it. Yeah, it's more
Oh, it's
expensive,
yeah.
but like I'm just thinking, I'm trying to like think about the future, right? Like 50 years from now. I mean, VR is in an awkward stage right now.
It is, yeah.
It's super awkward. Like I just so it is kind of hard to imagine how, being home with like maybe headphones on, or even being like, because you can do like those party groups with
Yep.
people, so you
Yep.
have your friends next to you, but
Mhm.
it uses like an avatar instead of like a real
Yeah.
scan of yourself, so it's kind of strange.
I don't know. That's strange. Yeah.
So whereas
it wasn't like how they had it on Netflix. Remember, you could like watch on Xbox Live, like the Netflix. You had each member.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah.
like in a movie theater.
Yeah.
That was cool, but like to have it in VR, I'm like, this is like kind of odd.
yeah,
It's like another level of the uncanny like valley. Kind of like this doesn't feel right.
yeah, it's kind of like it's cool at first, but like I think then you're kind of missing out on some of the key components of it. Like
Mm-hmm.
like
Oh,
if you're, I feel like if you're watching a game with somebody, like with friends or family, like it part of like the whole thing is having
you
somebody
could
right
turn to
next to
them
each
and
other,
be like, yeah,
like
yeah.
high five,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
this, like, and like you
Exactly.
can get a little bit of that, but there's no like contact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
Um,
you wouldn't want to have that during like I would not watch a VR during the NBA finals.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather just sit next to some friends
Yeah.
and do like what you're saying, like high five and all
Yeah.
that. But something like an average game, it's like, yeah, sure, and that's like you wouldn't jump around too.
Yeah.
Like that's the other thing. If you're jumping around, you couldn't do that during soccer
Yeah.
because people are already moving.
Yeah,
By the
yeah.
time you jump to the other one, they could be somewhere else or doing
Yeah.
something different.
Yeah.
Like NFL, there's breaks, there's the time between downs, right?
Yeah.
So you could do that, but I just don't know much more on like where you could really make it work.
Yeah.
I think you changed my mind on NFL right there.
Yeah.
I think it could work. Basketball, I think definitely could work, but stuff like soccer, baseball, I feel like you just take the whole essence of the sport away from it when you do VR.
Yeah. I mean, but like theoretically, you could just do the same, like what I was saying with the NFL. You could do the same thing with virtually every other sport. Just have a center camera angle. But the whole point is like
Yeah.
the whole promise of it is being able to sit front row.
Yes,
Like, you know what I mean?
That's without that. I mean, why would you do it?
Yeah.
Why? Like, I would never want to do VR when I'm in the nosebleeds, right?
Yeah. Why would you want to be like floating up above
Yeah.
the team? Like,
No.
like you want to be in the row
Yes,
with like other people
watching it.
Yeah.
Like I'm
You're there.
I'm 15 yards away from
Yeah.
seeing them. Yeah.
If they could make, which is, it's like I said, like it's what, like 50 years, probably 100 years more like it. If they could do like a Sword Art Online version of it,
Where you're in it.
yeah, you're actually. But then again, just why not just go to an actual game at that
Would
point?
you ever like really do that?
And
like,
with the risk of getting stuck inside of a game.
Yeah, I'm just like
Or-
screwing up your brain,
Yeah.
right? It's like just putting my consciousness in something. I'm like, it just doesn't feel right.
Well, think about it this way. Your iPhone or your smartphone constantly does a similar thing whenever you're on social media, or the signals that it gives off when you hold up the phone to your head.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, same principle.
But yeah, no, but it's like,
But
you're
nobody
not,
thinks
you're-
about it any
But you're
different.
not putting yourself into it.
Yeah, you're.
That's what kind of like I'm like, okay, that's a little odd.
Yeah, but I would say like, I would say with all the caveats that smartphones have, like, yeah, they can cause brain tumors, poor social interactions, depression, etc.
Yeah.
People still use them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's what I mean. It's like, I feel like if VR got to a point where you're
in it,
you're literally in it.
Yeah.
I think that point, any fear of whatever it would be has completely gone away.
Oh yeah.
But I also think that, like we kind of mentioned earlier, the cost of going to see a live game, just in general, it's gotten cheap. Like, it's cheaper to do that, like a VR, because it would be cheaper to do that.
Yeah.
But unless you went to like the playoffs or the Super Bowl or the World Cup, like they're not going to charge the same price that they would normally charge for a VR live stream of that. Like,
it's pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be charging that.
We got to get extra money.
Yep. It's just stupid because it's like it doesn't change.
Yeah. It's you're not, your experience isn't improving by doing the VR.
If I watch an NFL game, it's NBC or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like Super Bowl. It's going to be on the same channels.
Yeah.
Like, you don't pay extra for that. Why would I pay extra for like a VR experience of the Super Bowl versus a regular game?
Yeah.
That's like, I just don't understand that.
Well, I mean,
but that's with the broadcasting. All the broadcasting's so screwed up right now.
Right. Well, you could even argue, if that's the case, what you were saying, you could also argue and say like why would you pay more for a virtual experience versus like an in-person experience? Yeah. Is basically what you're saying. But you could say the same exact thing about physical copies versus digital copies. Yeah. Why the hell would you? To me, hot take is not about sports at all, but I think if you're making a digital game, you don't have to print any box art. Yeah. You don't have to ship it anywhere. You don't have to store it in any other like a competitor, like a Walmart or Target or anything like that. Yeah. A $70 game digitally should be cheaper than a physical game. Personally,
I think they were looking it up, and I think it was like it should be $10 cheaper.
Yeah.
Like, I think the cost of everything that you're kind of saying there is $10.
Yeah.
Like, without that, it's like you just save money. It's like, why would you not get it cheaper? But of course, it goes back to the age-old reason why. It's money.
always has to be money. Yeah. Always has to be money. But with the rise in costs in general, like the economy right now is pretty rough. Yeah. Like, I would say.
Oh, it's been rough for years.
Well, it's even worse now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, from the past progressively. From the past like half year, I would say. Yeah. But in general, I think in the past, since 2020, obviously, the economy everywhere is kind of
it hasn't funky. Recovered.
Yeah, and it's funky too.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes it goes up for like no reason. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Sure.
Tuesday, I guess meat at Walmart is $10 more than it was a day before.
It's like, okay.
But with that, like the cost of just doing like regular activities is gone up. So going to see a game, like I feel like if you went to a game 10 years ago at an NFL 10 years ago, I don't think it would be $300.
That's a good question. I can't remember the prices from that long ago. Because granted, I wasn't paying for my own tickets. Parents would pay for it when I was that young, right?
Privileged young.
Well, I was like, a teenager. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, I don't know. I'd have to check on the prices. I'm not 100%. But I could imagine.
Yeah.
I would assume you are right.
Yeah. I can, because like the cost of most things have gone up. I mean, even like Microsoft is trying to relate like their whole debacle, but they raised the price of Game Pass within like twice in the span of a year.
Yeah, twice in like a year. So
So but it's like, unfortunately, it's not just them, because like Sony has done it, Nintendo's been doing it, other companies have been doing it. Prices for things in general, the groceries in general, have gone up. So now you're at a point where the rise, like costs in general, are a lot higher. So you want to make viewing experiences cheaper for consumers, at least, or at least try to make it like balance it out to some degree. And I feel like with VR, that's kind of where you're falling into that same general space.
I just don't know how true that is though, because it's like, if you're trying to make something cheaper, why go to something that costs $100 minimum to get a VR?
Yeah. Well, the cost, what VR can you buy for that? I don't think you can buy a VR for $100.
Or Facebook, the one
Meta Quest, starting, like if it's the newer one, it's like $300.
No, there's like one that's like 100 something.
If you buy,
I think my brother got one for Christmas. It was like 100, like 50.
Well, they just discontinued like MetaQuest 2 and the first one.
Okay.
So you can only buy the first one or the third one. Sorry.
Third one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one is like it's from 300 to 500.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I mean, the PSVR is 300.
Yep. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Like
it's the tech.
I don't even know what like to spend that kind of money on like an entertainment.
Yeah.
Like you have to use it a lot.
Yeah.
Like PlayStation 5 right there.
Yeah.
Worth every penny. It's $500 for me. I use it all the time. It's my Blu-ray. It's my internet stream. It's gaming. It's like everything.
Yeah.
And that's like what they've been for what, like since PlayStation 2, where they had the DVD be part of the console.
Yeah.
It's like that's fine, but it's like VR. It's like if I'm spending $300, I got to use it all the time. That would be like a situation where I would be getting it just for VR sports.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I need to use it.
Yeah.
Because to do a $300 to $500, $600 purchase, like I'm gonna have to use it.
Right. Well, I think that like I feel like people are a lot more used to subscriptions now. Right.
Yeah. Sadly, yeah.
So like unfortunately, because like so like when I was looking up the app that you could download for watching live sporting events, so they cover the NBA, UFC, NFL, ESPN, and a couple other like networks.
Yeah.
But obviously the app itself is free.
Yes.
To download.
Yeah, you have to pay for it. Yeah.
But then you have to pay for all the other like streaming services that you want for that.
Yeah.
And so like while people are more inclined to pay subscriptions, I think if they already have a whole bunch, like I think this specifically works, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you already are a big sports fan and you have ESPN and NFL and you have UFC, like all the sport packages, if you have all those and you're paying for the streaming already, so what's throwing like one cost buy of like $300 or less if you can find a used one, you know, what you're just biting the cost for that and you get to watch it live.
But then you probably but then you probably have to do a subscription on top of the VR as well.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I would almost say guaranteed.
Yeah.
They want as much money out of you as possible. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. With some of that stuff, it's too much now with subscriptions.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at it, like the ESPN, Disney, Hulu stuff. It's like $30 a month for all that. So that's nuts.
Well, it's not even including if you want to watch the live, like Hulu specifically, if you want to watch live TV, it's even more.
Yeah, it's like 70, 80.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
It's affordable now, I would say. If you really wanted to do it.
I think that's affordable? For maybe like middle class, but like anyone that's like
below that, no. Like it's not like, it's not practical at all.
Yeah, and middle class, even they're like, I can only do one of these subscriptions.
Yeah.
But then it's like you got Disney, you got Netflix, you got all this stuff. It's like, it's like, oh my God, like it's like we tried to get away from cable for this reason.
Yeah, that was a similar podcast topic that I had like a while ago. It's like it was just like at this point, like you're basically just paying for cable again. There's almost no reason to. People are cutting the cable just to go to streaming, but then it's almost worse because in order to watch like one specific show, you have to pay another like $20 a month for said show when you're already paying like $30 a month.
The worst right now is when you get the subscription and it's like you could watch, I'll just use baseball for example because that's the main one I kind of watch, but it's I pay for this and I can get maybe there's 15 games a week. Yeah. Whatever it is. You can't watch 3 of them because they're out of network. They got a blackout for some reason. Yeah. It's like, why? I'm paying for the subscription. Yeah. And then you can look at it and every team usually has their own network subscription. Right. So for like Pirates and like Penguins, you can pay $20 a month or $25 or whatever it is. And then you can watch them even when they're out of network. So it's like, I got to pay for a subscription to watch all these games and then pay another one for any ones that when you have a blackout, it's like, what? Yeah. Like this is nuts.
See, I didn't realize that, at least with the streaming portion, I didn't realize about sports in general.
Yeah,
like
sports licensing is just
really bad.
Ridiculous.
It's really bad. Cause I know like sometimes like if you're just trying to watch on cable, like the Colts or you're trying to watch the Steelers or something like that.
Yeah.
They're not playing in that network. That network, you're not getting them. Like, you'd have to go to a sports bar, or you'd have to pay for it. And you also have to assume that the sports bar you're going to is going to have it on. Yeah. And there's not a lot of people to request that, hey, can you change the channel to these people? Which kind of like also going back to the first point, like for people who don't like introverts or people who don't like leaving the house, kind of makes it a little bit better, because then like if you're like, oh, I really don't want to go to a sports bar and find the game and
100%,
blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
Or I don't want to like spend the extra money to drive, parking, food, costs.
Just pirate it. So that's what people do when they're like that.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you're making it hard for me to watch. I'm just going to pirate it. I'm just going to watch it.
But then you get a big slap on the wrist for pirating it.
I know. But when they don't make it easy, that's when the pirating, I'm like, you can't fault anyone for doing it.
Right.
Like I'll have like you know, there's sometimes I don't agree with the pirating. Sometimes I do. The one where I do agree with it's when these companies are like, we're not going to make it easy for you to find this stuff. It's like Nintendo. Yeah. It's like all their old stuff. It's like, I can't play anything on any of these new consoles. I have to have an old outdated one that I have to buy used. That's like $200. Yeah. Like over what it should be. And it's like, why are you guys making it so hard? It's like, this is why people pirate it. Yeah. If you make it easy and you make it affordable, you're never going to have a pirating issue.
Well, they'll also make more money. Like what I never understood about that, and with this, it's already with like multi-million-dollar companies, like sporting, gaming, whatever.
Gambling.
Gambling.
That's the
like
big one.
Why make it harder for the consumer if they're willing to pay for it?
Just make it.
Just give it to them.
Yeah.
If you're complaining about, oh, there's too much piracy, we got to protect our content.
Just make it easy.
You're part of the problem. You're the roadblock. Yeah. They want said product. You're not delivering said product. Yeah. The only way to get product is to pirate it. So let's do it. Like you said, Nintendo does do that a lot. I mean, even with Sony, Microsoft less of, because they're really being more. They're pushing more for like playing games wherever, but Sony does it too, where they're like for example, I want to play some PS2 classics. I don't have a PS2 anymore. Yeah, you can't play any PS. I have a couple PS2 games.
How do you do it?
Can't. You either have to buy another PS2, which shops charge a lot of money for, and then you got to get the controllers, and you got to find the games, because finding those, like, they're scarce. Yep. Not a lot of people have them. Or you can pay for the extra subscription on PlayStation to play PS2 games. But they only have some games. And that kind of goes back to like the blackout issue that you were talking about for sporting events. It's like the whole goal of a business is to make money, right? Yeah, So then why
make
not
it
provide it?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I saw this article. I think it was like 40% of people like our age, like millennials, have pirated stuff. Oh, could you look this up? Because I'm actually curious. Yeah. It was a while I looked at this, but it's like, that's a ridiculous number. It's like that shouldn't be the case. Like, it should be easy to just get all the stuff you want. Yeah. But it's not like that anymore. But yeah, I think it was like millennials. I would just look up pirating percentage for millennials. Okay. I guarantee I'm pretty sure it was like 40 or something when I saw the article. But it's just
40% is insane.
I know. Like, think about it, like every other person. But think about it, like our group of friends, each one's done it.
Do you remember LimeWire?
Yeah, we grew up on pirating. Like that was, I think LimeWire was like, what, probably like 5 years above our generation.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You were off. You were wrong about the percentage.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah. And this is just the AI overview. I want to specify that. I'm not going to look. Recent studies or recent survey data indicated that approximately 67% of millennials have engaged in content piracy at least once. 2/3. A 2024 cordcutting.com survey found millennials to be significantly more likely to pirate than older generations, but less likely than Gen Z.
Less likely than Gen Z. That's interesting.
Likely. Yeah. 67%.
That's nuts.
That's over half.
That's nuts. I wonder why Gen Z would do it less.
But less like
maybe because they're not.
millennials to be significantly more likely to pirate than older generations, but less.
Yes.
They're less likely than Gen Z.
Gen Z does it more than.
Yes,
saying.
that's what I'm gathering
That would
from
make
that
more
statement.
sense.
That statement.
Yes.
I think Gen Z is just like because they're more.
They got the tech.
They're like, that's stupid. They're more direct. They're more like, that's stupid. I'm not paying for that.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
just
yeah.
won't.
To see that,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Millennials are like,
I don't blame
well,
'em.
I feel bad, so I guess I'll just pay for it because it's illegal. And well, Gen Z does not.
Yeah,
give.
I don't ever feel bad for it. I just look at it as a service. Like, hey, you're making this. I should pay you to do this, right?
Yeah,
But if it's like you're being an awful company or something, or you're not making it easy,
yeah.
forget about you guys. I'm doing the pirating.
Hey.
I'm gonna have to. It's like you guys are making this easy on me.
Yeah, like
It's like quiet quitting at work, right? if your bosses are gonna be a pain in your butt and micromanage, you just
all right.
I'll just do my job. All right.
Well, if you're not going to pay me more for going over and beyond, and you're just going to give me more work,
I'm just gonna do what I need to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same principle as like I kind of just said it, but it's like at jobs, how you get when you're doing a good job,
Mhm.
how do you get rewarded? Not with more pay,
No.
not with more time off. You get more work.
Yeah.
It's like
That's opposite of like anywhere else too that like we watch. Like if a movie star
yeah,
does good, they get more money.
Yeah,
If a sports person starts hitting home runs everywhere,
yeah,
they're gonna make more money.
yeah.
But if you do a better job at work, it's like the same pay.
Yeah. Same pay.
2% raise.
How do you feel about more responsibility
Yeah.
but the same pay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I
Nuts.
don't. No,
Yeah.
that's why I'm just gonna do the bare minimum. I won't ask for extra work.
Never see that out. I mean, you do see that for some people in sports. I'll just do the bare minimum and kind of just.
They're already
be lazy.
making millions of dollars, so it's like
If I was making millions, I'd be like, I think I'm done.
yeah, I would. I think after like a first year, football is a little rough because like the contact.
Football, I was telling my brother, I was like, if you could like be reborn and
Yeah.
like, you become 5 again or whatever, and
Yeah.
you're like, I want to get into a sport and I want to be like a pro.
Yeah,
It's like, which one would you not want to do?
football.
And I was like baseball at first because I was thinking people getting hit in the face with a baseball.
Yeah,
Because that happened like a lot, like a couple months ago when we were talking about it.
right.
And he's like, really? He's like, I'd pick like football or rugby. And I was like, you know what? I'll change my answer. You're right.
Yeah.
All the concussions and the broken bones and
Yeah.
spines and stuff.
Yep.
I'm like, no, these guys get beat up. Like,
Yeah.
I would never want to be a football player.
No, there's
Or
no
rugby,
incentive.
Rugby, they're big.
Soccer is even kind of risky because a lot the major injury is ACL and meniscus tears. That's like very consistent.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like when you have the contact part of the sport, then
Yeah.
it's like, this is rough.
Yeah,
Like if you're being like, you get a second chance and you can do this sport,
Yeah.
why would you pick the one that would give you a concussion where you lose your memory?
or like potentially start losing feeling in your fingertips.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh, you might be paralyzed.
yeah.
Did you hear about that one? I think it was like a college football player. This was like a guy came into our school, but like he ended up getting like hit so hard that like he was unconscious. He woke up, but he couldn't move, and he woke up and he couldn't move, and so like the guy that hit him knew that something was wrong, so he purposely didn't like get off of him. So I'm like butchering the story, and I can't really remember entirely, but like the guy that was like still on top of him purposely didn't move because what ended up happening was that his head was dislocated from his spine.
Oh,
So even if he moved like an
gross.
inch, he might have like
yes,
killed
yeah,
him.
Yeah.
So like he stayed on top of him purposely to protect him. But the guy was paralyzed for the rest of his life
What
from
the
getting
fuck?
hit that hard.
Neck down, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I was imagining just because he could.
Just waist down.
Yeah.
No, completely.
That's rough.
Yeah, boxing probably not. Boxing is rough though. Like you're
Yeah, I mean,
boxing,
I
UFC.
was looking at like top 5 sports or something like that
Yeah.
when I was looking at this. But yeah, boxing and UFC, I mean, those are like top of the list.
yeah, you're
No
getting your
way.
face. There was a video I saw. There's this guy.
People get killed all the time doing that.
Yeah.
Shit. I would never.
Did you hear about the one guy? It was like the other guy got fined, but it was the end of like the round in boxing,
Mhm.
and like the other guy I guess was pissed off. So the guy turns around, like both of them turn around to go back to their corners, and the guy like
Hit him
swings
in
at the back of the head, and he paralyzes him, or not
Yeah.
paralyzes him, but he fucks him up.
Yeah.
I'm like, like he should be put in jail for that because you basically made him disabled for that.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
And when the round was over.
Yeah, he should have got assault charge right away.
Yeah.
But that's like, it's one of those things too that people don't realize. Like one small punch could kill you.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if it's like, if it's like a skinny like 16-year-old kid coming up to you and he takes a swing and he's not strong, even if it's like not a strong punch, he could hit something and kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
like you don't need much. That's like where when you have like self-defense, like when I was younger, I did like karate, boxing. I did a couple stuff like that. The first thing they tell you is if you can like not get in a fight, don't get into a fight.
Yeah.
Like you could die just from like a bad kick.
Yeah.
Like you could fall and hit your head against something.
Yep.
It's like Sunny, Always Sunny. Have you ever seen the boxing episode?
I watched all of it, so I probably did.
There's a boxing episode, and it was like Frank or someone hits a girl by accident because they were like behind him. His hand.
It was the chair.
And she fell,
Yeah.
and her neck hit like a stall or a stool or whatever. And her neck cracked.
It was D was supposed to be fighting this other girl.
Yeah.
And she was taking steroids at the time.
Okay.
And then she ended up like, it's not worth it. Like, I'm not gonna do it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Danny DeVito ends up like sucker punching her like when she turns around, and then or like something happens and there's a stool and she falls, hits her neck on it, and they're like,
and then they run away.
Yeah, they're like, all right, we gotta go.
Yeah, it's like stuff like that. It's like you don't know what could happen.
Yeah.
So it's like just don't get into a fight.
Yeah.
But I mean, these boxers, man, they get into the fights and it's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's probably the most dangerous sport.
Yeah.
But no, UFC.
Yeah.
But that's just boxing on steroids.
Yeah. Well, there's no glove boxing, so we're just bare fists. I saw a guy's fist barricade straight into a guy's like indent in his forehead.
That's
I'm like,
nuts.
He's gonna have massive brain swelling in his frontal lobe because of that, which is like kudos to the people who actually
where
did
do
play
they do this at?
I don't know, man. it was televised apparently, but
what the hell?
So there are a lot of hurdles to overcome in general in sports, like just viewing, streaming, the VR specific, like VR conversation specifically. But I would think that if people migrated more towards VR, it would almost inevitably be the death of the sports commentator at some point. Not immediately, because like people like hearing the sports commentator. People like having that person. Like,
I think it's because of their expertise
on
the stuff,
right?
Because when they could talk about stuff, even though sometimes they're wrong, like as happens all the time,
right?
It's still like you want to hear like an expert talk about something.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if you're watching baseball and you think some pitch is a fastball, but they're like, no, it's actually a sinker. And you're like, okay, I didn't know that. It's just an example.
Yeah. What the hell is a sinker?
Sinker is just a fastball that sinks down. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's a bad example. You could tell that
from
watching the game. But you get what I'm saying. Curveball and slider would probably be a better analogy.
Yeah.
Right there.
But I mean, if like we were kind of talking about this before. We talked about this on a previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
But like obviously companies, TV networks are pushing AI in general. Yeah. So like if you were doing a VR commentator,
gross.
Yeah. Maybe not right away. I think you would still pay the commentator, but I think eventually they would try to like push the AI component.
Can you even watch like AI videos now? Like when you know it's an AI voice speaking to you? I know
it has to disclose it. Like when you watch the videos we were watching the other day.
Yeah.
Like it has the watermark on it that will like move around from location to location.
Yeah. I meant more like just when you notice it is not a real person, do you continue to watch something when they're describing?
Oh, me myself? Like personally?
Yeah. Because I know I don't. When I know it's like an AI and I can like pick it up, I'm like, this is like not good.
Yeah, I like it less.
Yeah.
Because it feels less human. It feels less
exactly.
Not as genuine.
Yeah.
And
that's like, outside of like AI sports commentating on like what's happening. Yeah. Like if you're just saying like he throws a pitch, he hits the ball, it's like, okay, that's understandable because some people might have like, they might be legally blind or something. Right.
Yeah. I'm not, it could never be me, but
yeah. but well, I was before I got the surgery. So,
Oh,
no, I'm
well,
kidding.
yeah, you were legally.
I was not legally blind. I just had really bad eyesight.
Yeah, your eyes were really bad.
But now they're fine. But it's like stuff like that. It's like an AI descriptions would be fine. But if you're trying to commentate, like what could an AI offer that an expert wouldn't be able to tell you when it is there? It's like
Everything.
It's like, oh, that's
Right.
a fastball. And also it's like it's the commentators are there to make it a little more personal too.
Right.
Like they're like, oh yeah, I was just talking to Jeff over here and he was telling me that he talked to this player and he had this problem. It's like
Yeah.
it's like, okay, this is some backstory. AI couldn't do that. They don't
You-
have any life stories.
Well, the thing is,
I mean, they
like,
could fake it.
well, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, they could fake it, but they would really do is just pull from they would just train the AI based on like multiple commentators.
Yeah,
So-
but then I don't know.
Again, I'm not advocating for this. I'm
Yeah.
just playing devil's advocate to.
I
It could work.
I know they could do it and they probably will do it, but it's just one of the things where it's like I don't think it wouldn't feel the same.
Yeah.
Like people wouldn't like it because I think even if it's the commentators just talking about the game,
Mhm.
people don't like it.
Right.
They like it when the commentator can be like, I was talking to Brady and he said they were looking for this today.
Right.
It's like you can't have that with an AI because then an AI would just be like, I'm going to grab this interview. But it's like you could have already looked at the interview.
Yeah.
Like it's not new information. It's not personal. It's like they're
Right.
just giving you information.
Yeah.
And that's kind of boring.
Yeah. Have you ever had a conversation with tried to have an actual conversation with the
AI.
audio version ChatGPT? It's kind of weird.
I
It's
could never do that.
I just wanted to try it.
Yeah.
And like
I really don't want to even.
sometimes like when you engage in conversation, it can, I don't want to say it can really mimic a human because you can still tell.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's just not the same. But I feel like if they were trying to reference like, oh, I was talking to Phil and Phil was blah blah blah, I feel like AI could do that. I like if you
Yeah.
trained it enough, I think you could.
If you trained
it could
enough
work.
and gave it information, talking points to go over, I guess.
Yeah,
But I think the commentator is like there to be like, no, we're in the back room and we're talking to these people
yeah,
and we're keeping an eye out for stuff and we're doing this and we're doing that. Like,
yeah,
you don't really have that for AI. That's like very specific, I think.
yeah,
It's almost like entertainment. It's like the AI can mimic it, but I just feel like it doesn't hit the same.
It doesn't. I mean, until AI gets to a point which it's changing at a rapid pace. I mean, like we talked about this before, but just last year, like you could the hands on AI were really messed
Really
up.
bad.
Yeah.
Now,
Now, like you see the freaking Martin Luther King
yes.
one, and it's like, dude, it looks almost perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, they got it down.
Yeah.
Like
Tupac's in
that was funny.
it, which is like it's
I was
crazy.
like, how did they come up with this?
Yeah. But we kind of touched on this a little bit in the very beginning, but I think some of the caveat to like part of the hurdles to overcome is that you're missing out on some of the culture to like, you know, going to a game.
Yeah, it's
You know?
it's one of the reasons why soccer is such a big deal in England,
Yeah.
right? The UK, it's part of the culture.
Yeah.
It's like you don't mess with the culture.
Yeah.
It's like they would riot if you change parts of teams.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't do that. And it's like I don't think you do that in America here either. You touch football, like God forbid you put on a Hispanic singer.
Well,
during
you
the
got
halftime.
4 months to learn Spanish, young man.
No, but like it's stuff like that. It's like my mom and them were talking about like who should be on that halftime and who should do it. And I told them like it's America. It's like it shouldn't be anything but like rock and pop.
Yeah.
It's like those are the most American things for a halftime. Now I don't think it's like bad on any of this other stuff like Kendrick Lamar. I thought it was a good halftime last year. I don't think it was a good choice though. It's like if you're in a football halftime, it's like what do you think of American? Like the American football halftime, it's rock and pop.
Yeah.
It's like just do that. It's like when you change that culture, people fight against it, and this is a Spanish singer people are fighting. Like imagine you take away commentators and put it on AI, you might have riots. Like people would hate it.
I genuinely don't think a lot of fans would go for it at first. I really don't think. I think people would complain. But if you never changed it, when companies are stubborn and they never change it, people like it gives you no choice but to have to accept it. I'm not suggesting that that's like what they do.
Yeah.
But like a lot of companies do that. Like if there's something that changed, you're like, oh wow, I hate that they did this specific thing. Like, and a lot of people agree with it. Even if the companies are losing money, they're like, this is the way that we're going.
The way it is, yeah.
So you're gonna have to learn to accept it. So I don't know.
That's the Microsoft viewpoint.
Yeah. Like a lot of companies do that. I mean, Apple does it too.
Yeah,
Apple's big on that. They're literally like
their lightning cables for charging.
Yeah, it's like
stuck with it forever.
Well, during the iPhone 4 generation, it's like when Steve Jobs was still around. Like if you put your hand on the wrong part of the phone, you would cover the antenna, and so like you would lose all signal on your phone. So your call would drop, and so like their response to that was like, that's user error. Yeah, you're holding it wrong. It's not our fault that we built it this way. It's your fault because you're holding it wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. No.
But like, I just want to touch on this really quick. So like, I can understand people's concern with having somebody who primarily and only has Spanish songs for the halftime show. I can sympathize with that because it's like it's not like with the Kendrick Lamar thing. It's not relevant to. It's relevant to a certain generation / demographic.
Yep.
With Kendrick Lamar,
it was culture at the time. He was big too.
He was mainly big because of Drake and them were. Going
I think even before that he was pretty big.
No, he was, but it
wasn't huge.
It was that whole portion of like that time, like between those two artists.
I mean,
going at it.
It was peak.
Yeah. But with Bad Bunny for president, by the way. Just kidding. Sure. But like with that specifically, while I can sympathize with it, America is heavily based off of like immigrants.
Oh yeah.
So it's like,
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I just like, I think it's when you have that kind of like big thing, it's like just keep it like the prototypical, like why change it? Well,
I heard that Jay-Z is the one that picks the people.
Yeah, they do it like a year in advance or something, right? Yeah.
So I genuinely don't think that. Did you hear that the NFL is trying to like, they're trying to appeal to outside of the U.S. now? They're trying to get audiences from like other countries.
Is that maybe why? Yeah.
They're trying to build stadiums in other countries.
They're doing that in like the Ireland game, the whatever games they have. Yeah.
This is,
I guess that could make sense. Yeah.
Like Spanish is probably the most spoken language across the world. Like
it's one of the top 5. Yeah. Because it's probably English, Chinese, Mandarin, and Spanish. Yeah. I would say those are probably the big 3.
Like, and then not only that, but like I said, the NFL's trying to have they're trying to build stadiums in other countries and have teams go there instead. On top of that, you have at the moment, and maybe debatable, the biggest artist of current history right now.
Of Bad Bunny?
He is probably across the world.
You think?
Across the world.
Across the world. Yeah, I don't know.
I
know he's big, so I mean, it's like,
dude, they play.
You don't have to fight me on that.
No,
I know
they play him in Japan. Like,
for real?
If they have Latin nights where they just play Bad Bunny.
What the hell?
I'm like in Japan.
That's nuts.
And then Korea is the same way. South Korea is the same way. So like, while
I think you're onto something right there.
I think the NFL is just trying to appeal to more. To a broader audience.
That would make more sense why they would do it. Yeah, because in my like viewpoint, I'm like, just if you're catering to the same audience, keep it the same. But if they're trying to make it more wide, that would probably be the smartest move. Because I don't know anyone else that'd be big enough to do that. Where it's like
he's the biggest artist
at
the moment.
Like a foreign. I mean, he's not foreign, but
he's from
he's from the U.S.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think like what would be like a big like Spanish or French or whatever. Like I'm just trying to think. I can't think of any.
No one.
I mean, Spanish is, I think, probably the second biggest language for music.
Yeah.
I would say it's not even close to anywhere else. I think it's English then Spanish.
Yeah, I can't think of many people who are listening to like who don't speak the language, who are listening to French, Japanese, or Greek music. You're listening to 2 out of those 3.
Yeah.
But like you're also like the culture with like the virtual reality and sports betting with sports is like, yes, I know you want to get in sports betting, but
no, I hate it.
you're losing like the tailgating. You're losing the food.
Right? Yeah.
You're losing like surrounded by other like similar fans who
one
are
of the
like
best parts.
yeah, like nothing's better than like you can be at
It's
home.
one of the worst parts too, by the way.
Yeah. you can be at home and like you could be cheering for a game, right? You can have friends over, but they don't all like the same team.
Nope.
But you go to a game and everybody there is the same, like likes the same team.
Yeah.
Meet some friends.
It's more hype to be there
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
right? It's
yeah.
like when I'm in the living room and we're watching a Pirates game,
Yeah.
me and the parents, me and the siblings, whatever.
Yeah.
Whoever's there at the time. We're gonna get into it, but we're not gonna jump and go like, yeah,
Yeah.
home run or
It's like,
whatever.
yeah.
Like, we're
Just
gonna
like
be
sit down on the
let's
couch.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we're at a game and that happens. Everyone's jumping up. They're
Adam's
freaking
shirt's
out.
coming off.
Yeah.
His pants are coming off.
Oh, that's yeah. No.
The wig is coming off.
I would not be doing that at the stadium. I'd get kicked out.
Well, that's not what you told me last time.
That was behind the scenes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I
No,
I wasn't supposed to say that.
no.
on but
No, I agree. Like,
do you get motion sickness
motion sickness?
Yeah.
From like the VR, you're kind of
in
saying.
general? Do you get motion sickness in general?
Have I ever? I've gotten it like once or twice, but usually not.
What about in VR?
VR, I don't unless I'm watching someone else play.
Yeah.
Like when we were at a friend's house doing the VR stuff, and the one guy had it on. He was looking all around,
Yeah.
and on the TV you saw it,
Yeah.
and it's like it's rapid all around. I'm like, whoa.
You're like,
okay. Yeah. I'm like, it wasn't like I was like getting nauseous. It's just like
Your
I was
eyes
getting
can't.
fuzzy, and like my eyes were kind of glazing over. I'm like, okay, I gotta step
Yeah.
away from this.
Yeah, watching, like, I've seen it on the TV, well, multiple occasions, but because I have the PSVR, and like I'll show it to people and I'll have them play, and watching the TV while they're playing, it's
gross.
yeah,
I don't like it.
the movement, because I don't know, it's the movement is just too fast and too jittery.
Mhm.
But you throw the helmet on and you're like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
you're good.
fine.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I don't get motion sickness on that stuff.
yeah,
I haven't gotten it on like planes, on boats, on anything.
yeah,
I got it one time on a boat,
yeah.
and it was bad. It was bad waters.
Well, that happened to me, John, and Kostas on the
When
one
you guys
cruise we
went on the
on.
cruise,
Yeah.
yeah, that was like big waves. from
Yeah,
what you
it
were telling
was bad. It was really bad. The only other thing I wanted to touch in this quick point was bandwidth, like internet
The lag,
connectivity issues.
yeah.
Like it happens often.
Yeah.
Like with live televised shows, like there's a lot of technical issues.
We were
Remember the
watching
Netflix?
football the other day, and it was lagging.
Yeah,
Right. Like,
yeah. I think
and that was
just
that was
his phone.
sure.
Yeah,
But still, it's like you
Yeah.
got that. If you do a lag when you're watching like a live sport, it sucks.
yeah. You're paying for the VR. You're paying for the subscription, and then you're also lagging
If you pay
too.
for a subscription in general on a sports and it's lagging, I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah, yeah. What was it? The boxing fight between Mike Tyson and Paul.
Did you watch it?
Unfortunately,
I don't.
but
watch
it was aired on Netflix. It was
it.
terrible
Awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Netflix live streams suck. I don't know
Well,
why
they
they keep
don't-
trying. They're not
because they
set
want to
up.
get into it.
I know, but they're not set up for it. So why bother?
they have all this money.
I know.
They have to break into a new market. Otherwise, they're not growing. I mean, people were projecting that Netflix was going like financially like going down in the shitter.
It's their problem. They're wasting their money.
But with the all these movies that they're giving green lights on.
It's like it's some of this money. It's like, where is this going?
Yeah.
It's like and like, where are these shows, like, why are they not coming out, like Stranger Things coming out this year? 4 years.
Well, that was part of the protests. The actors.
Oh, actors, yeah.
Protests.
But even so, when they were filming, that was like a year or so ago. Like, they should have been done with it earlier.
They're gonna be the actors are so old now.
I know,
They're
right?
not even kids anymore. I mean, like, it's the same thing.
But it's like the other thing. Like, look at what's the other one? Wednesday. That was another big one that took
Jenna
forever.
Ortega.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then One Piece. You know, we talked about that before. It's like all these. It's like they take so long. The budgets are ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like it's like Witcher.
Yeah.
Have you heard the budget for that?
No,
It's like 25 million an episode.
that's it.
It looks like crap.
Yeah.
It looks really bad. Like, I could show you a clip later. It's like, it looks like an SNL skit.
Yeah.
It looks.
Is that the
really-
newest season?
Yeah.
Or see, I haven't watched the season 2 or 3.
I didn't watch 2 or 3 either. I stopped at 1.
Season 1 was good.
It was
peak.
good, but the rest I keep hearing it's bad. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it. If it's
Yeah.
bad than the first season, or more bad, I'm like,
More bad.
yeah, worse, right? As some people would say.
Grammar's not a thing here.
No, but if it's like that, it's
Yeah.
like one. I was like, this is good. I might watch the second season, but if it's like getting worse, I'm not gonna watch it then.
Yeah.
And yeah, the fourth one I heard I looked at it and it does not look good, and it's supposed to be really expensive. I'm like, they're using this for like tax whatever, like money's moving around. They're doing something.
Yeah. Unless they're just trying to I don't even know. I was gonna like make up some random theory that like, and then I thought about it. I'm like, there's no way it's that. It was gonna be like, oh, maybe they're just testing out new technology and this is a show. Like, why would they waste money for that?
It looks like crap.
Yeah.
They're not testing out anything.
So now I have to ask, do you think the future is here for sports broadcasting in VR? Do you think the future is this?
I think the future with the streaming definitely is now.
Yeah.
How the streaming is and how everything is, they really have to fix it.
Yeah.
I think this is where it's going to be for a while, sadly, but
Yeah.
it's kind of.
Well, until people like until they bring fiber internet to most like a
Fiber.
Fiber.
I heard
Yeah.
Fiverr.
I did say fiber. I
Okay.
meant fiber. Until they bring fiber internet
Yeah.
like to more rural
Yes.
areas and make it more consistent.
Yeah.
Internet's not going to get any better.
No.
It's really bad for where we are in tech.
Yeah, this is
nowadays.
probably like the area where it's like, okay, we have decent enough internet. You go a little out towards the Amish country.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get internet.
No. Well, that and
Not
it's
gonna
like
get data either.
no. Well, at this point, like you would imagine, like, yeah, every home has internet, but not every home has good internet.
Yeah.
It really just depends.
So that's how it was when we were younger too. I remember dial up.
Yeah, internet. But I guess like if you're comparing it, if somebody came from like 100 years ago,
They'd be shocked.
yeah, they'd be shocked at the internet, right? But
They'd
like
be shocked at everything.
I had an interesting point like brought up to me like a while ago,
Mhm.
and they were like, if somebody from like the late like 1890 came, because vehicles were still around or by then, right? So if they came to today and they're like, oh, what's fueling vehicles now? Like what's the new thing that you guys have? And they're like,
Gas.
electric. They're like,
Oh.
electric's been around since long
They're
ago.
like, I thought you would be on some like weird
Yeah.
chemical thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, no, we're on electric.
Yeah. Well, we're still
And-
fighting for electric. It's
yeah,
like
and-
we're actually still on gas.
Yeah, we're still on gas, but we're fighting for electric. It's
Yeah.
like, so there's no revolutionary like form of
It's like, no, but the cars got really fast.
yeah,
Like
And-
like really fast.
and they look futuristic.
Yeah,
Some of them do.
Some of them.
It's like
some of them are boxes.
it's like, what are we doing with the tech now? Like the internet should be amazing right now. Which I mean, again, it depends, but internet should be amazing. The tech should be amazing. I think that's a huge, huge like.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like if they came forward in time, they would still be ridiculously impressed with everything.
They would
Because even like 100 years from say 1790 to 1890, there wasn't a whole lot of change there either.
Yeah.
But there is a huge amount of change from 1890 to 1990.
Yeah.
Like a ridiculous amount of change.
Yeah.
So I think they would still be like, I know there's some concepts they'd be like, why are you still doing that? Like we thought there'd be flying cars or whatever.
Well, they're trying.
Yeah. But
trying.
it's like in realistic viewpoints, it's like I don't think we really think we're gonna have flying cars. Like I don't think we're gonna have flying cars by the time I'm like 80.
No,
or whatever, 70, whatever.
There's just too many specifics that they have to figure out. Which like, okay, well you have driving laws, right?
Yeah, traffic.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
What happens when a car falls out of the sky if a malfunction? What happens to it? Well, what happens to the people below?
They're out of luck too.
Get a new house.
Yeah. It just put some put like a parachute on it.
Yeah, and call it a day.
Yeah.
Your problem, not mine. I was the one that wanted
Yeah.
a flying car.
Get insurance for walking on the ground.
Yeah. Honestly, you're a commoner for walking on the ground. You should be flying.
That sounded like the future.
The only other thing I'll say is that VR has not had the time to catch up.
No.
Like, companies just don't. The only company right now that is putting energy into VR is Meta. It's the only, and technically Apple, but
Yeah,
they came up with a
think-
$5,000 headset.
Yeah,
so,
I
mean,
think Meta's the go-to.
like Sony's VR, PSVR 2,
It's just for games.
they gave up.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't been pushing any VR games for it lately, and so like, what can you use it for? Almost
they
nothing.
saw it didn't sell well.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah.
The PSVR 2 right now, if you want to go on, well, I don't even know when this will air, but if you want to go and buy it, it's heavily discounted. They can't get rid of the inventory that they already have in warehouses, so they're not making more. That's how bad it is. Like,
Ridiculous.
like you have to, like, I think if you come out with a new form of technology, you have to really fund it. You have to keep pushing it, because if you just keep it and you're like, you're expecting to make more money within the first couple of years,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably not going to happen.
No.
You have to like stick with it, which tech companies,
It's a PS2 model.
yeah,
They sold for a loss, I think.
yeah.
And then
Well, all consoles usually sell for a
yeah,
loss.
and
Though.
it's just keep it up, and you eventually make money.
Yeah, eventually. But like, they're like, the VR, we're just losing too much money. We can't
Yeah.
keep funding it. It's like, guys. But I will say, at least the bonus to using a PSVR 2 is that you can connect it to a PC, so you can, like, if they continue to make more VR games for Steam,
Yeah.
you can still use it that way, at the very bare minimum.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
give us your hot take in sporting in general,
In
or
sports?
or relating to this, whichever one you prefer.
Probably sporting. What would be a hot take? Maybe. Can't think of one.
Well, you got all the time in the world to think of a hot take.
I don't. A hot take. I mean, what would it be, like women's sports, right? Okay.
Women shouldn't be playing sports.
No. The hot
No.
take on that is like, they should make less. But that's a really hot take
Yeah, let's see.
for some people. But that's just because it's like, if you have more people watching, you deserve more money. Like
it's less people who are really
like
watching
I think
women's
during
sports.
I know that it doesn't work this way, but during like the Women's World Cup, they should be making gangbusters, because they, like, a lot of people watch it. I think they do.
Yeah,
At least I know everyone I know watches the Women's World Cup whenever the U.S. is playing.
they're better than the
watching.
men's league.
Yeah.
So
So it's like everyone wants to watch them. So it's like, I don't know how they get paid from that, but it's like they should be getting paid more than the men's national team. That's for damn sure.
yeah.
So it's like, that's probably my hot take on there.
Yeah.
I know that really only translates to like the women NBA. That's like the big one.
Yeah. Because I mean, there's no women's football.
There's no demographic for it.
Yeah,
It's the same thing with like Pirates. They don't make as much money as the Yankees because they don't have as much people watching them.
Yeah.
And it's just how it is. But it's like, when you have a sport that is like primarily like, women, it's like they should be making more than the men.
Yeah.
I can only think of the soccer being the big one.
Yeah.
I don't know any other. Any other women's sports that are bigger? Maybe tennis isn't. Tennis, it's still big though.
It's huge. I was gonna say
Women's tennis is pretty
women's golf, or
women's golf still isn't as big as men's.
and then rugby is
Rugby's men too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't think of any. I think
Women's-
soccer is probably the big.
women's
see-
UFC is not even that big either.
no.
Yeah.
I think now with the U.S. Soccer league, that's been like bumping up. I think they might actually start like being bigger.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I mean, that could fall apart in like no time.
Yeah, you did bring up a pretty big point, because honestly, like, I don't really think a lot of people besides like basketball, like, I don't think women's sports in general like really gets brought up besides soccer.
Yeah.
Like, and basket and the NBA, but like,
because our soccer team's ridiculously good.
it's really good, really good.
Like I don't know how we have such a good women's soccer team, but our men's
It's
can't
trash.
fucking they can't keep up.
Yeah.
It sucks,
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good for the women's league because at least we got something on soccer there.
Yeah, that's true.
You're like,
Apparently the men's league has gotten better. though.
They
from what I
have.
heard. I don't.
They
know.
have, and our league's gotten better too.
Yeah.
But it's just the women's. It's like when you compare it to everywhere else, it's like we just do better.
Yeah.
On there. And I mean, I don't know how this year will go, or this couple years. The women's national team might do worse. I have no clue.
Yeah.
I don't watch it till the World Cup, and then I watch it all the time there.
Yeah.
Right. It's like one of those things. I do that for the men's league too. I don't watch them till they get to the national.
Yeah.
But I've probably just in however many years I've been watching soccer, probably since high school, I've watched probably the women's national team play more than the men's national team.
Yeah. It's just, I think when it's more interesting, more people are like actually tuned into it. People are paying attention to it. Makes you want to watch it.
Yeah.
But if no one's really watching the men's league, you're like,
who
okay,
cares?
I'm not going to watch that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know?
It's the same thing with any other sport.
Yeah.
You go to the one that's more popular.
Yeah. That's true.
And if it's more popular, you get more money.
Yeah. And more money is something that us kings over here really, really like. We talk about money. He's a big spender over here.
Yeah, right.
Bought 10 houses, 3 cars.
That's more of my side business.
Yeah. High roller.
Not
VIP of Secrets.
I'm a VIP at Secrets Jamaica.
Yeah. He'll get you a VIP pass, but only one time. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on another episode of the Leisure Hub Podcast. Thank you, Adam, for joining me on another.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Don't want you on again.
That's fair.
It was just very overwhelming having you on. So
no, that's fair. That's fair.
But we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah.
Love you.
Bye.
Just bye. You're not gonna say anything else to them?
That's it.